I never enjoyed going out ever in my life. Ever since I could remember, I never liked going on a playground and hanging out with other kids. I never liked going to amusement parks or I don't know, places that you go as a child to socialize. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, to start with, I am only child and never had anyone growing up. It was only me and my mom and occasionally my dad. I spent a lot of time by myself alone as a child and as a teenager. I just felt comfortable and so quiet and calm just being by myself. I remember in primary school I would be so exhausted and so emotionally challenged. After school and coming home, I just feel really relaxed. Finally get to be home, being just by myself. I've been always like that. It's just that I feel way more at ease by myself. I think that all these years I tried so hard to be extroverted. I've been saying to myself that I enjoy talking to people and I love going out. In fact, I just like being by myself and I appreciate my alone time in school. From primary school to middle school, I did not have a lot of friends and I always kind of felt bad about it. I cried about it a lot when I was teenager. I wanted to be in a group to feel safe and I wanted to be a part of something. I tried so hard to change my personality, but I just really couldn't. I thought this was kind of flaw and this was kind of disadvantage that I have, something that I really have to change. Even though I tried really hard, it did not really got any better, especially after 15 when I started studying abroad and I was in a foreign environment when I did not even speak a language. When I first went to States as an exchange student in high school, I really could not make any close friends. I didn't have friends to eat lunches with for some time. And I just remembered I was sitting in the toilet seat eating tangerines. I literally did that for like 2 weeks, I think, because I was just so scared and language barrier did not really help me. And from then, obviously, you can see me speaking English comfortably and I can say I am quite fluent, I think. But then what happened? I moved to France, a country well known to be really kind to foreigners, right? And then there I have language barrier. You're in France and you try to speak French to French people, they hate it. When you're not perfect, they hate it. So when there's a group of people, I just feel really anxious and awkward and weird and I do not really feel like existing there. I thought that was something that I have to change and I pretended that I am not introverted, but recently I've been thinking it's not bad that I am who I am. I am completely fine without having any close friends and I enjoy my time by myself. It's okay to be introverted. I was really scared what people would think about me if I do not fit in. During first year of university, I actually got into some sort of friend group. It was not really a healthy relationship in between us. I can say all of us were mentally unstable and we were not really good for each other. At that time, I feel like I was doing whatever they want to do it and I did not really speak up for myself. I think I was too afraid to be isolated, not wanting the same thing as they want. So I just put myself in the situation that I did not really enjoy, but then I would still do it. It took me a bit of time to realize that and get out of that group. I mean, I did not really got out of it directly. It's just we just kind of grew apart. I had my fun, but I think that experience made me realize maybe being in a friend group is not for me. Then I got a boyfriend. I wanted to have a boyfriend for so long because I could not find a best friend. I could not find a friend that understands me and wants to do stuff with me. Just a person that close to me and share a special connection, right? I wanted that and I thought a boyfriend could do that for me. For some time, I felt like he did. I did this voluntarily, but I stopped being friends with other people. Like, I would only mostly talk to my boyfriend. I still had some friends, but most of my days and times will be spent with my boyfriend at that time. I was in that relationship for almost 2 years, and over those 2 years, he was the only one that I talked to most of the time, and I thought he's the only one could understand me, and that made me feel like I didn't need anyone, and I didn't need to be friend with anyone, right? I kind of regret that. Well, now we have broken up. Towards the end of relationship, I think I realized that I do not need special someone that has a connection with, or someone to be with me to complete me. I don't need a person to tell me that I'm alright, to know that I'm alright, because I know that I'm alright and I know that I'm doing fine. So I don't need someone to come to me and confirms that I'm alright, right? Does that make sense? I mean, I still consider myself as not perfect or complete. I could only work on myself and work on my mental health, my career, my dreams. I cannot bring someone in my life to make my life complete. It really does not depend on others. Now I just know that I can be alone, and that's completely fine. I can be not wanting to talk to anyone, and that's fine. I don't necessarily need someone to feel lovable and likable as a person. Overall, big realization here is that in my life, what's most important is me. Is what I think, what I feel, and what I would do in my life, and what I would choose to do. I think I spend way much time in my life wanting to be dependent on someone and not owning my own decisions and responsible for my life. I am not pretending to be someone that I'm not. I would still be awkward and anxious around people, but I would not feel bad about it, at least. I want to stop feeling bad about that, because there's nothing wrong with that. I don't really know how to end this video, but that's all I got to say for today. Okay, that's it. Bye.